Jim walks in and stops short sight at Della. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and as you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on there. Don't wanna get affected to that, but hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today you might be wondering, why am I wearing a sunglasses, Santa hat, there's like a Christmas tree behind me, and I'm wearing red, and I'm actually wearing green shorts. Well, because it's Christmas. And I'm wearing shades because I want to be cool, and people think I'm not cool, so.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Anyways, since it's Christmas, what better way to celebrate it than to tell a story to everyone? So are you guys ready? So I'm gonna tell you a story about The Gift of Magi by O. Henry. Jim and his wife Della lives in a modest apartment. On Christmas Eve, with only $1.87, desperate to find a gift for Jim, Della sells her hair for $20 to a nearby hairdresser named Madame Sofroni, and eventually finds a chain for Jim's watch. Satisfied with the perfect gift, Della runs home and begins to prepare pork chop for dinner. At 7 o'clock, Della sits at the table near the door waiting for Jim. Unusually late, Jim walks in and stops short sight at Della, who had previously prayed that she was still pretty to him. Della then admits to Jim that she sold her hair to buy him his present. Jim then gives Della his present, which is an assortment of combs. Useless now that she has short hair, Della then shows Jim the chain she bought for him, to which Jim says he sold his watch to buy those combs. Although Jim and Della are now left with gifts that neither one can use, they realize how far they can go to show their love to each other and how priceless their love really is. For those of you that doesn't know what Magi's are, they are the wise men who invented the tradition of giving gifts every Christmas, like exchanging gifts, Secret Santa, those things. They're the one who invented it. And from all the wisest men and the wisest people that exchanged gifts and gave gifts to everyone, Jim and Della are the wisest people because they sacrificed their greatest treasure just for each other. So, now that you've heard about the story, let's talk about the elements of narrative that is in the story. There's two main characters and one character. So the first character is young Jim, or James Dillingham, and Della, and the hairdresser named Madame Sofroni. And now let's go to the settings. So the first setting is the modest apartment. Why did I say hotel? So the first is the modest apartment, and on Christmas Eve. The other one is on 7 o'clock and the table near the door. So those are the settings of the story. Next is the conflict. So the main conflict of this whole story is Della, the wife of Jim, doesn't have enough money to buy him or Jim a present. So that's the main conflict. The theme of the story is that the value of gift is in the giver rather than the gift itself. that's the theme that I learned, and that is I think the message of the story for me. But you guys have different opinions, so comment down below what do you think, or what did you learn from the story? Because the theme is like the universal concept of the story. It's like the main idea of the story. So please let me know down below what are your opinions about the theme. Now let's move on to the plot of the story. So first is the exposition. So the exposition is like the introduction. So the introduction of the story is when they told who are the characters and where they live. Like in the story, Mr. James Dillingham and his wife Della are a couple living in a modest apartment. So that's the exposition. The conflict is that Della doesn't have enough money to buy the gift that she wants for Jim. The rising action is when Della sold her hair for $20 and found a chain for Jim's watch for $21. And the climax is when Della and Jim Della gave her present to Jim, and the climax is when Jim gave Della his gift to Della, which is the comb, but Della can't use it anymore because she has short hair, which means it's useless. And then the following action is when Della gave her gift to Jim, and Jim said that he doesn't have a watch anymore because he sold it for the money to buy the gift for combs for Della. Then the resolution for the story is although Jim and Della are now left with gifts that neither one can use, they realize how far they are willing to go to show their love for each other and how priceless their love really is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, then leave a like and subscribe. And I have a question for all of you guys. What should I do? Should I do more videos with storytelling, or should I do more like a daily vlog? So here's the question up here. So I want to know what's your opinion. Just press this thing here, answer the poll, and that can help me a lot. Anyways, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.